Welcome to Staffworks Explained. In this channel, we explore events, projects, programs, and issues happening in different parts of the globe, but with our focus mainly being on Africa. In today's video, we'll be talking about corruption cases which has affected big infrastructure projects in Tanzania, causing delays. As we know, Tanzania has been undertaking large infrastructure projects, and most of them have been delayed. Corruption has been identified as a contributing factor to delays in these projects, with recent revelations in the Controller and Auditor General report for the year 2021 and 22 fiscal year. This has exposed misuse and embezzlement of funds in flagship government projects, and it implicates both Magufuli and Suluhu administrations. These projects include the Standard Gauge Railway, which is being constructed in Tanzania, the Nyerere hydropower dam, which has been delayed for close to 2 years, and the Tanzania Revival program, among others. The Controller and Auditor General report highlighted financial irregularities and loss-making trends in various government agencies and public entities, including the TRC, NDC, TIB development banks, among others. The report also revealed that 45 public entities were cited for making losses for 2 consecutive years, including 14 commercial firms that were supposed to report profits, but instead reported making loss. Corruption in Tanzania has been linked to poor business decisions, mismanagement of funds, irregular expenditure, favoritism in awarding of contracts, and this has led to delays in infrastructure projects, as funds which are meant for these projects have been misused and embezzled, resulting in financial losses and mismanagement of resources. The lack of transparency and accountability in government spending has been a major concern and has hampered the progress of infrastructure projects in Tanzania. One of the projects that has been affected is the Standard Gauge Railway. For one, there has been irregularities in tendering for locomotives. We know that these locomotives were supposed to arrive to allow for the start of operation of these project, but this has not happened. These delays are mainly due to the irregularities. The Auditor General report shows that the Tanzania Railway Corporation Board twice rejected tenders to purchase locomotives and passenger coaches for the new SGR at the lowest bid price of $263.4 million, and they favored a higher tender of $478 million, and this costed the government about $215 million more. This indicates that corruption and irregular expenditure in the procurement process in the SGR project. Another case which has been cited in this project is where the Standard Bank was criticized over the conditions that it set for the loan that it gave, the 1.6 billion loan, which was supposed to facilitate the SGR project. And this concern raised the cost by several $million. So according to the Auditor General report, the bank named Turkish firm HEP as the only acceptable contractor for the 2 phases of the project. The company was eventually awarded the construction job through a single sourcing tender arrangement, in spite of Tanzania having procurement rules that stipulate that competitive bidding for such contracts should be done. Under the HEP contract, the Tanzanian government is obliged to pay between 5.2 million and 5.5 million for each rail kilometer which is built over the first 2 phases, which is a 790 kilometer stretch, while the phases of the planned 1,800 kilometer line which were subjected to the competitive bidding process, costing between 3.9 million and 4.6 million per kilometer. So it shows that there is a huge difference of about 2 million, which the Tanzanian government is spending over and above what has been spent in other phases where competitive bidding was done. Tanzania Railway Corporations has announced that it is rescheduling the start of operation of the Dam Morogoro section, and this is mainly due to delays in the arrival of wagons. And we have heard that these wagons, the procurement process was not above the board, because the TRC favored some contractors who were asking for a higher price, and this has, as you see, has delayed the delivery of these. Although there are other issues that may have come up, for example COVID-19, the fact that probably the firm which is procuring these locomotives and wagons, the Korean Shangshin Rolling Stock Limited, is overwhelmed due to probably orders which have piled due to COVID-19. But one of the main issues, as stated in the report, is corruption, where the prices, where the firm or the TRC preferred to procure these locomotives and wagons from a firm which was asking for a higher price, and this has caused delay to the project, which was supposed to be completed in 2019, having started in 2017. But in April 22, that's when the construction phase was completed. The operation phase was supposed to start immediately, but due to delays in delivery of wagons and locomotives, this has not started to date. The process was supposed to start in February, but it has been scheduled to May. We are a few weeks to May, and this has not been done. So it means that the project will continue to be delayed. And one of the factors, as the report is saying, is corruption. Then we have Nyerere hydropower dam, which has been flagged by the Auditor General for serious corruption allegations. The hydropower project has been flagged for delayed payments of $141.33 million, and this in terms of assorted levies, which were supposed to hasten the completion. The project was supposed to be completed in 2021, but we are in 2023, and as per the available reports, the project is only about 70 to 80% complete. So it means that the project will delay further. This project was very crucial for the commencement of operations of electric train in Tanzania, and it means that if it's not delivered within time, then the project will delay further. It was also supposed to address the issues of power concerns in Tanzania. So it means that with the delay of such an important project, then Tanzania will continue to suffer in terms of availability of power. So some actions have been taken to address the challenges and improve efficiency in the hydro power dam project, and one of these is management changes at Tanzania Electric Supply Company Limited, TANESCO, where the government made management changes in September last year to increase efficiency and unlock its potential. This included appointing the changes which have been announced include appointment of a new board chairperson and also replacement of a managing director, as well as transferring of 5 senior officials from the state-owned company. The Energy Minister, January Makamba, stated that the construction work was now being done around the clock, and this included during the night, and this was meant to speed up the project implementation. The minister added that the project has been expedited since the management changes that were made at TANESCO. In addition to that, the minister highlighted that the progress for the project has more than doubled in just 1 year, with the implementation reaching around 70% compared to 37.4% which was done between 2018 and June 2021 when the project was supposed to be completed. And he also noted that the work completed in 1 year to July 22 was equal to the work which was done for the first 2 years of the project. So with these changes, it is expected that the project may be completed on time, and the Tanzania will accrue the benefits that was supposed to be given by this project. The third program, or the project which has been cited as being affected by corruption, is Air Tanzania Revival Program. Air Tanzania Revival Program is an initiative which is undertaken by the Tanzania government to revive and revitalize the national airline. Air Tanzania Limited, which is ATCL, aims at transforming into this airline into financially viable and competitive entity which is capable of providing reliable and efficient air transport services within Tanzania and internationally. Revival program for this airline started way back in 2006 and has gone through several phases with the goal of addressing the airline operation and financial challenges, including improving its performance, expanding its reach, and some other aspects. Some of the key components of the revival program include fleet modernization program, where the Tanzania government has invested in the acquisition of the new aircraft for this airline, and this was meant to replace the aging fleet. So this included purchasing of a new Airbus, Boeing, Dreamliner, among others. In the report, the Auditor General implicates Air Tanzania Revival Program in financial irregularities and loss-making trends. Air Tanzania purchased some airplanes, and they have been delayed in delivery, and some of them have been quoted as having been bought at higher prices than it was originally planned. Tanzania placed an order for Boeing 767-300 freighter, Dreamliner 787-8, and two 736 MAX at the Dubai Air Show, and this was done in 2021. The freighter was supposed to be delivered in March 2023, but was delayed to what has been termed as supplier issues, and the fact that Boeing needed to work on its 767Fs due to some quality issues which were raised. President Samia Suluhu Hassan has expressed dissatisfaction over the purchase of the plane, and which was intended to turn Dar es Salaam into a cargo hub in the region. The Controller and Auditor General uncovered massive overpricing in this aircraft. The Tanzania government was invoiced $86 million as the final installment, and this was over double the original purchase contract, which was at $37 million. So this shows that the delays in delivery of this aircraft to some extent is due to overstatement of price and corruption in general. In summary, corruption has been identified as a significant contributor to factors which have delayed this big infrastructure project. The recent revelations in the Controller and Auditor General report shows that there has been irregularities, and these irregularities have in one way or another led to delays in delivery of SGR project, delivery of hydropower dam, and also the delivery of Tanzania Airline Revival Program. It's only through addressing these issues that Tanzania will overcome the delays and challenges which are caused by corruption, and also ensure timely and successful completion of the projects in question. So thank you for watching this video up to this point. If it's your first time here, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, and for the repeat viewers, I thank you for the support that you have accorded this channel throughout. Thank you again.